So, annyeong everyone. So, in this video, we'll be talking about the different types of continuous probability distributions, which includes the normal, uniform, gamma, and beta distribution. So, each of us will explain our assigned topic and share some examples to help you guys understand how each distribution works. So, for my part, I'll be discussing the uniform probability distribution, which is actually the simplest one among them. So, that's it. So, good day everyone. Today I'll be discussing the uniform probability distribution with two examples on how to find probabilities for uniformly distributed random variables. So, when we say random variable follows a uniform distribution, it simply means that every value with a certain range has an equal chance of happening. So, in other words, there are no bias. So, like, tanan outcomes niya between the lower and upper limits are equally likely. So, the formula for the uniform probability density function is that, kanang nasa screen. Then, where theta 1 is the minimum value and the theta 2 is the maximum value. Then, f of y represents the constant probability density across the interval. So, let's go sa atong example. So, ang example na to kay ini. So, a company studied low bids for shipping contracts. They found that the bids are uniformly distributed between 20 and 25 in units of thousands of dollars. So, that means that ang lowest daw kuno nga possible bid is $20,000. So, and ang highest bid niya kay $25,000. So, in all values in between, so kanada kunong values between sa $20,000 and $25,000 is equally likely. So ang atong kuan ani, so we were asked to find the letter A, probability that the low bid is below 22,000. So pagtaw na to ang probability kung tanawon man nato below 22,000 ba ni siya. Then letter B is pagtawon po nato ang probability that the low bid, ang kinagamihan niya nga bidding kay lapas pa ni siya sa 24,000. So ato ning i-rewrite i-write na to daan kung unsa ang given. So theta 1 is equals to 20 kay mo man ang low bid, then theta 2 is 25 kay mo man ang highest bid, ba? Yes. So our probability density function is this. So makita niyo na sa screen, and which means that across the interval from 20 to 25 the graph is flat kay mo may nakabutang diri nga equally likely raw sila. So, equal gini sila kay ang graph kay flat at 1/5. So, all values are equal likelihood. Okay, so next for part A. So, muna ni ang part A na to is probability that y is less than 22. So, kung isolve that na is, so, makita ninyo sa screen na yan siya pag-solve. Dayon, substitute lang dayon ni sa tuang formula, then we get 0.4. So the probability that the low bid is below 22,000 is 0.4 or 40%. So next, ang letter B, the probability that y is greater than 24. So isolve lang dyan po na to, same sa pag-solve na to sa part A. So ang answer is 25 minus 24 equals over 5, that is 0.2. So 0.2 is equal to 0%. So to summarize ang atong example 1, so to summarize it all, ang probability daw kuno nga ang bid is below $22,000 is 0.4 or 40%. Then the probability that the bid is above 24,000 kay greater than man siya sa 24, so is 0.2, which is 20%. So since uniform man siya, we can easily find probabilities by taking the length of the interval we want by dividing it by the total with which is 5. So that's it. Okay, so padayon tar nag-shutdown ako sa phone. Next is example 2. So now for the second example, kita na to na A telephone call arrives at a switchboard at random within a 1-minute interval. So that's 60 seconds. Yeah, 1-minute interval man, so 60 seconds. The switchboard was busy for the first 15 seconds. And we need to find the probability that the call arrived when the switchboard was not fully busy. So again, this follows the uniform distribution. Kay uniform distribution man ni atong topic. Between 0 to 60. Kay nganong 0 to 60? Kay 1-minute interval man, so 60 seconds man na siya. So, di ka magbase sa atong theta 1 is 0 and atong theta 2 is 60. Then our density function is mo ni siya, f of y, as you can see sa screen. Then, 0 less than or equal to y and 0 less than or equal to 60 elsewhere. So, the switchboard was busy for the 15 seconds. So, not busy means y is greater than 15. Kay ang problem man is the switchboard was busy for 15 seconds. So pangitaon man daw nato ang probability that the call arrived when the switchboard was not fully busy. So ato na nang i-cancel out ang 15. So muna siyang y is greater than 15. So now we find that the probability of y is greater than 15. So as you can see sa screen muna ato ang solution. So 60 minus 15 over 60 equals 45 over 60. So, ma-round off pagina na to 3/4. So, muna siya ang... So, that's it. Ang probability that the call arrived when the switchboard was not busy is 3/4 or 3/4 is kung ato nang ang 3/4 is 75%. So, that's it. Muna siya. Ang probability that the y is greater than 15 is 0.75 or 75%. So to summarize, both examples in a uniform probabilities are proportional to the length of interval. So all outcomes within the range are equally likely. So makita gyud nato nga by dividing the length of the desired interval by the total width. So the total length. That's why in example 1, kita nato sa example 1, the bid between 20 and 25 gave us 0.4 and 0.2. Sa example 2 sad is, nakita na to nga ang 45 seconds, which is 60 minus 15 equals 45. Kay mo to siya ang not busy period out of 60, which 60 seconds give us 3/4 or 75%. So, thank you for listening.
4.5 Normal probability distribution. Definition 4.8. A random variable y is said to have a normal probability distribution if and only if for 0 is less than sigma and negative infinity is less than mu less than infinity. The density function of y is f of y is equals to 1 over sigma square root of 2 pi times e raised to negative of y minus mu squared over 2 sigma squared, where negative infinity is less than y and less than positive infinity. In theorem 4.7, if y is normally distributed random variable with parameters mu and sigma, then the expected value of y is equals to mu and the variance of y is equals to sigma squared. So to understand more about this definition, we have here the example. Example 1. Suppose the variable y in centimeters representing the height of plant spaces follows a normal distribution with mean mu is equals to 50 centimeters and standard deviation is equals to sigma is equals to 10 centimeters. So we need to find the probability density f of 55, that is the value of the PDF when y is equals to 55. So the given solution is, we have here mu is equals to 50, sigma is equal to 10, and y is equals to 5. So we need to distribute it or to sum up in the given formula. So f of 55 is equals to 1. So our sigma is tan square root of 2 pi times e. And negative 55 minus 50 squared over 2 times 10 squared. So f of y is equals to, so that is our formula. And to simplify, f of 55 is equals to 1 over 10 square root of 2 pi times e raised to negative 25 over 20. F of 55 is equals to 1 over 10 square root of 2 pi is equals to e. Negative 25 divided by 200 is negative 0.125. So the value of negative square root of 2 pi is equals to 2.5066. So ato na lang din siya diretso i-multiply into 10 times 2.506 is equals to 0.0399. So ang value po sa atong e raised to negative 0.125 is 0.8825. So ato siyang i-multiply. So ang atong answer sa f of 55 is 0.0352. So naapod tayo isa ka example diri. Example 2. The length of human pregnancies from conception to birth approximates a normal distribution with a mean of 266 days and standard deviation of 16 days. With what proportion of all pregnancies will last between 240 and 270 days, roughly between 8 and 9 months. So our given is mu is equals to 266, which is in our problem, and sigma is equals to 16. So RP is 240 less than x and less than 270. So atong duha atong z ani. So z1 is equals to 240 minus 266 over 16. So 240 minus 266 is negative 26 divided by 16. So ang atong answer is negative 1.625. So atong z2 is, which is in our given, 270 minus 266 over 16. So 270 minus 266 is equals to 4 over 16. And kung ato siyang i-decimal, it is 0.25. So atong pangitaon ang value sa atong z using our z table. So ang atong value sa 0.1 negative 1.63 is 0.0516, and our z2, which is 0.25, is equals to 0.5987. So find the probability between the two z values. So ang atong himuon ato silang i-subtract. So p of negative 1.63 less than z less than 0.25. So the first probability is Z is less than 0.25, which is in our, so ato siyang i-substitute. So, 0.25 is equals to 0.5987 minus Z1, which is 0.0518. So, ang atong answer is 0.5471.
Now let's discuss gamma probability distribution. So for the definition of gamma probability distribution, a random variable y is said to have gamma distribution with parameters alpha greater than 0 and beta greater than 0 if and only if the density function of y is f of y equal to y raised to alpha negative 1 or minus 1 times e raised to negative y over beta all over beta raised to alpha gamma of alpha. This sign is gamma. Okay. For 0 less than or equal to y and less than infinity and 0 elsewhere. Where the gamma of alpha, ito, is the integral is equal to integral 0 from 0 to infinity of y alpha and raised to alpha minus 1 times e raised to negative y dy. And for the mean of the gamma distribution is equal to alpha times beta. And for variance is alpha times beta squared. And for example, suppose the waiting time in minutes at a service center follows a gamma distribution with parameters alpha is equal to 3 and beta is equal to 2. Find the value probability density function f of 5. And we have the solution. Let's use the this formula. F of y is equal to y to raised to alpha minus 1 times e raised to y over beta all over beta to raised to alpha gamma of alpha when y is greater than 0. So dito is kukunin muna natin yung gamma of alpha, which is diba yung alpha is 3, and gamma of alpha is equal to 3 minus 1 factorial is equal to 2 factorial, which is equal to 2 talaga siya. And now let's substitute yung mga value. So y square is f of y square is equal to y square times e raised to y over 2 all over 2 kasi yun yung beta natin, di ba? 2 raised to the power of 3 raised to 3 times 2, which is yung alpha gamma of alpha natin, equal to y squared times e raised to y over 2 over 16. And hanggang sa, so let's calculate that, and magiging sagot, and f of y natin ay 0.1283. Okay? That's the answer. And for another example, gamitin lang natin yung example from the example of gamma sa previous example. Let's find the probability that the waiting time is less than 5 minutes or p is equal to y less than 5. Ito siya. Using the integration of f of y. So, we'll use this formula. P of y less than 5 or probability of less than 5 minutes is equal to integral 0 from 0 to 5 f of y dy. And substitute yung f of y natin ay ito, y squared. Diba, nandun na yun kanina sa dito. Ito siya. Ito. F of y natin. Yan yung f of y natin. Ito siya. Substitute mo lang. And then, probability is equal to 1 minus e to raise to a power of raised to negative y over beta times 1 plus y over beta plus y squared over 2 beta squared. And solve na natin yan. Ang magiging sagot ay 0.457. Therefore, that's the probability of waiting time is that less than 5 minutes. Ang sagot ay 0.457. 0.457. Another probability distribution is the beta probability distribution. And this is the definition of probability. The random variable y is said to have a beta probability distribution with parameters alpha greater than 0 and beta are greater than 0 if and only if the density function of y is f of y is equal to y raised to alpha minus 1 times 1 minus y raised to beta minus 1 all over b of alpha and beta for 0 less than or equal to y and less than or equal to 1 and 0 elsewhere. And where the b of alpha and beta is equal to integral from 0 to 1 of y raised to alpha minus 1 and 1 times 1 minus y raised to beta minus 1 dy. And ito siya, kabuuan niya, the gamma of alpha and gamma of beta all over gamma of alpha plus beta. And for the mean, to get the mean, itong formula niya, alpha over alpha plus beta. And for the variance is alpha times beta over alpha times beta squared times alpha plus beta plus 1. And we have the example. Given example, the lifetime in hours of a light bulb follows a gamma distribution with parameters alpha is equal to 2 and beta is equal to 100. Find the probability that the light bulb lasts less than 150 hours. And let's use again this the definition of the beta is which is equal to f of y equal to y raised to alpha minus 1 times e raised to negative y over b and beta raised to power of raised to elsewhere. Now let's find it. Solve it pala. So just substitute the value. Ayan, f of y, ang ating alpha is 1. Okay. Kaya nga pala, ang ating alpha is 2, kaya naging 1 yan kasi alpha minus 1 nga. So, yan. And times e to raise to y over 100 yung beta natin. And over 100 squared times 1. So, ito siya. Ang f of y natin is y times e minus raised to negative y over 100 of times ngayon over 10,000. At for alpha 2, the cumulative distribution function is ito. When p of y less than y is equal to 1 minus e negative raised to negative y over beta times 1 plus y over beta. And yun na nga, we are looking for the probability less than 150 hours, diba? So, let's just substitute the value. Okay. So, ayan. At ang magiging sagot ay 0.4422. That's the probability of less than 150. Another example, suppose the proportion of defective items in production process follow a beta distribution with alpha is equal to 3 and beta is equal to 2. And let's find the probability y less than 0.5. And again, let's use this f of y is equal to y 3 minus 1, which is divide itong 3 natin is the alpha minus 1, then times 1 minus y raised to 2 minus 1, b of 3 and 2. And the beta of 3 and 2, we know that the beta of 3 and 2 is kapag ang gamma of 3 is, that's the 3 minus 1 factorial. Okay? So that kaya yan 2, then dito naman is 1 factorial, dito naman is gamma of 5 is 4, and equal to 1 half lahat. Ay 1 over 12 lahat. And now let's we have already the f of y natin, 12 times y, 12y squared times 1 over y. And let's find the probability less than y less than 0.5. 1 integral of 0, integral from 0 to 0.5, 12 y squared minus 1 over y, minus y. Diba kasi yan yung f of y natin? And dy. And ang magiging sagot ay 0.313. And that's the probability of probability less than 0.5. Okay? That's all.